is I would like to see something where if you killed everywhere, if you collected every treasure, if you explored every zone, and if you did every quest, you would have like a meta achievement, and it would say no life or something like that, you know. And it would have you get a book, you learn the book, and you can fly your mount around. Well, it's called Draenor Pathfinder, but that's close enough. What's up, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today I got on Twitter and I checked my notifications. I had over 100 of them, so I knew some kind of serious shit must have gone down, and boy did it ever. Blizzard today has announced that they're going to add flying back into Warlords of Draenor right after 6.2, like a 6.2.x patch. It's not going to happen at the same time as 6.2. I guess might slow down the patch, and they just want to get it as fast as possible. And so, guys, before I explain how to get, I want to say one thing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like, I'm very happy about this. Like, I had put this idea forward, and I also want to say something else. This is not just my idea. Other people thought of it before me, and lots of other people thought about it after. It's very kind of an obvious idea, and so I'm not taking full credit for this. Thank you for everybody who's done this. And what have I said? If you bitch and you cry and you complain long enough and loud enough and hard enough, they will fucking do it, and they did it. And so I'm very, very happy. Thank you everybody for bitching and crying and complaining. And it is obviously like we've reached the point to where it actually made a difference. And so I'm going to tell you guys the 5 things that you got to do, and then we'll maybe talk about this a little bit more. Now, the first thing, you got to explore Draenor, okay? Because this is like a meta achievement, okay? It's not called No Life as I want it to be, but it's called Draenor Pathfinder, all right? And there's 5 things you got to do. Well, I guess like it's like 5. They're like, these are 5 meta achievements, and it's like meta achievement, all right? And so first thing, explore Draenor, okay? You guys get that, right? Next thing, discover 100 treasures of Draenor. Go ahead and download Handy Notes with the Draenor Treasures add-on. Do it with Curse Client or just through the websites, whatever. I've showed you guys how to do that before. So you got to discover 100 treasures, and you can do 4 out of these 5 things right now. And the 5th one, you're going to have to wait till patch 6.2. The 3rd one is going to be you have to get the War Master of Draenor, and so if y'all haven't done that, go ahead and start doing those quests now. So by the time 6.2 comes out, the only thing that you'll have to do is you're going to have to get revered with the Saber Stalkers. They're the 3 reputations that are being added in patch 6.2. So we're talking like the Saber Stalkers, the Order of the Awakened, and the Hand of the Prophet. And the Horde equivalent of the Hand of the Prophet is called Vol'jin's, was it Headhunters? And the last thing you can do right now is called Securing Draenor, and that's the you have to pretty much do all of like the garrison daily missions. And so it's like, you know, assault the Iron Siege Works, assault the pit, assault in the broken, I can't pronounce that, Sakrathar's Rise, Pillars of Fate. And so guys, you might think, oh man, this is going to take me days and days and days. If you go and you do the missives, like that are right next to the right next to like your main garrison building from the garrison quartermaster, if you buy the missives for the ones that you don't have, and the missives are only available for the ones that are solo. And so like I know the pit and what are some of the other ones? There are a couple of ones, I think like the Shattrath city itself might be in here as well. Any of the non-solo ones you can't buy as missives, but all of the solo ones you can buy as missives right now, today, and get those done immediately. And so you don't have to wait, you know, and check in every day. You can just buy the missives for 200 garrison resources each. And so that's the last thing you're going to have to do. And so you can get the Explore Draenor, the Treasure Hunter, the War Master of Draenor, Securing Draenor, which is the bonus objectives thing. You can do all of those right now. And so make sure that you get on top of that and get that done. So by the time 6.2 comes out, the only thing that you're going to want to do is get revered with those 3 factions, and or want to do or have to do whatever. You're going to get revered with those 3 factions. And there's also going to be a lot of really good rewards from those factions too. And so you're kind of going to be killing 2 birds with 1 stone anyway. And so I'll kind of read out what they said. And, you know, I'm very happy. As I've said, I think I probably said this like a dozen times, probably said a few more, but I'm real happy. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out like where I want to start. Okay, mastering the outdoor world. In an upcoming public test round build, we will be introducing a new meta achievement called Draenor Pathfinder. You'll earn this achievement in patch 6.2 by mastering the outdoor environment of Draenor, exploring Draenor's zones, collecting 100 treasures in Draenor, completing the Draenor War Master, and securing Draenor achievements, and raising 3 of the new 10 in jungle reputations to revered. Initially, this achievement will reward a Rylak mount, the soaring sky terror, and I want to talk about that after I finish this, one of the native beasts that roam Draenor's skies. Players will remain ground-bound on Draenor until a small follow-up patch, patch 6.2.X, which is in parentheses, when all players who have earned the Draenor Pathfinder on at least 1 character will unlock the ability to fly in Draenor on all, there's underlined, their level 90 plus characters. And so I was really happy about this because it seemed to me like this would be the best compromise, like between like the people who wanted flying and the people who didn't want flying. And so I'm obviously that's why I said it in my video. And you know, of course, like what have we talked about? If Blizzard gives you gold bricks, people are going to complain if they're too fucking heavy. Now, there are a lot of people who are mad that, and I don't, you know what? I'm not even going to read them. They're just fucking stupid. They're mad because it's going to take them more than 15 minutes to get this done. As if getting 5,000 gold on Burning Crusade for super fast flight what didn't take much longer than that. And honestly, guys, this is, in my opinion, the best way that they could have handled it. And, you know, a lot of people were also saying that, oh, Blizzard's going back on their word. And guys, you know, some rules and some promises deserve to be broken, and I think that this is one of them. I'm very glad that they kind of changed their mind and they've listened to the community. I think that there are times that the game developers should listen to the community and times that they shouldn't. And I think that this is really a really good way that they have listened to the community. A lot of people have been putting this idea forward and, you know, create a compromise between people who wanted flying in the game and people who didn't want flying in the game, while still, like, I guess, like giving people the ability to, you know, get all of the content that was indicated, or not indicated, intended to be experienced on the ground. And so this is, in my opinion, the perfect way of doing it. And I'm trying to see if there's anything else I really need to tell you guys. That's actually pretty much it. And also another thing I wanted to say is that this is a really good thing. I'm going to read between the lines here. It's going to reward a Rylak mount. Now this is the first time, guys, that a mount in the that has been added into the game that was also a store mount before it. And so, guys, that's very, very, very glad, except if you want to count Invincible being a recolor of the spectral, celestial steed. But besides that, almost all of the other mounts that are store mounts are very, very unique in their look. And so they're adding in this Sky Terror, which is a new mount that's very similar to the store mount. And you guys know how I feel about microtransactions, especially with mounts and everything like that. And another thing, like I forgot even all about this, but I'm going to say it right now. They have also increased the BattleNet, friends list to 200, up from 100. And so I'm really glad about that. I've been complaining about that for like 2 years. And so it's like they've been listening to us twice in 24 hours. Like, I don't know what happened, but, you know, something's changed. And so I'm really glad, and I'm looking forward to patch 6.2 now even more than I was before. And so I hope you guys are too. And I will probably try and it's on the front page of MMO Champion. I'm pretty sure you guys know where to go to find the information yourself. But anyway, I'll reiterate one more time for how to get ready to get your flying in 6.2. So you need to do 5 things, 4 of which you can do now. You need to explore Draenor. You need to collect 100 treasures in Draenor. You need to get the War Master of Draenor, which is doing all the quests in all the zones. And the last thing you need to do that you can do now is the Securing Draenor, which is doing all of the Apexis Daily garrison quests. I guess like that are for the meta there, and you can buy the missives to fill in the ones that you don't have that are not group oriented. And the only thing you really need to do in 6.2, if you do all those now, is go ahead and get revered with all of the 3 new factions that are being added in Tannin Jungle, which you should be able to do before the patch for flying even comes out. So anyway, guys, I'm glad. I hope you are too. Thank you for doing this. Not just for me, for yourselves and for everybody. This is a great, this is a really great change. And people have some people messaged me and they said, man, it really sucks that, Blizzard has been getting all this hate, but, they can understand it. And it's really glad to see, for me, I'm very glad to see that there's actually something good, something good happening. And it's like the, what do you call it? It's like I'm in a good mood. The BattleNet list was like 200, went up to 200 last night, and then today, like, they're adding flying back in the exact way that I had hoped that they would do it. It's a good day. It's a good day. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna stop talking right now. Hope you guys are happy because I definitely am. Thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.